So we got to all try and come together here. Now the Father, Son, and Holy Spirit, we know they're together.
Yeah.
Okay? This is the problem.
Mm-hmm.
We gotta back up and I love telling this where I first started doing what I do as far as income is concerned, my job, my company, and my first paycheck was $15. 2 weeks later, my check was $35. After 2 weeks, I said, hold on a minute. They recorded this, so I can't tell you what I said, okay? But I took me outside and talked to me. And it was not a nice conversation. And it ended with, you fired. But then I thought about it. In 2 weeks, I had more than double my money.
Right.
So, guess what I did? I went back to the principle, 1423. All I had to do was work harder. And I could more than double my money again. And more than double my money again. And then just all I had to do is work. Shut up, go to work. Okay? And I tell people all the time, 90% of our problems will be solved if we just go to work. Man, I'm looking for a job. Go to work. See, we got to keep things in perspective. And if you want to move up in the Masonic order, go to work. That's all you got to do. You don't like the way the Witcher Master is taking care of business or the word the matron? Just go to work. Guess what? You probably replace them after a while. Okay? Because in all labor, there's what? So, anyway, every one of us have what I call a sabotaging spirit. We have some degree of sabotaging spirit within us. And that's a booger because that spirit can creep in like a little fox. Okay? It gives you little negatives, subtle negatives, and all that kind of good stuff. And you have to fight that. You have to fight that. If it doesn't come from you, it might come from somebody else. Well, man, you know how Grandmaster Way is. And so those things fester in your leadership, in your organization, whether it's here in the Masonic order, on your job, or wherever the case may be. You have to go. Okay, try a 90-day fast. Forget that. Let's do a 30-day. No negative. It's called a 30-day diet. Okay? This is not written down. This is where you wipe out all negative. You don't listen to any of that music. Okay? You know what music I'm talking about? You don't want to hear in the back. Don't even watch the news. Don't watch the news. 30 days. Don't worry about it. If anything happens, somebody gonna call you and tell you. Okay? Just try and get to a 30-day positive diet. Okay? Watch your life change. And your position in life will change. So you always want to squash that sabotaging spirit. See, a sabotaging, and you can recognize them behind their thoughts, the deeds, and the words. Okay, number one, what they're going to do is they're going to speak against authority. They're going to have something to say. This is where you have your parking lot meetings. Okay, it's going to happen. It's going to happen. I don't care how much they love you right now. The parking lot meetings are going to discredit and talk about against the authority. The second thing they do is they misrepresent the words and the actions in front of others. They will try and show that what you said was something else. I like to tell people, I tell them all the time, I say what I mean what I say. Period. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. Show me where I'm wrong. I'll apologize, adjust, and move on. But don't talk to me about your feelings. Because see, being a little transparent, I used to do this and it never went over well. My wife and I would be talking and she's like, well, this is how you talk to me. I said, blankety blank, how I talk to you. Am I telling you the truth?
You keep recording.
You see, here's the thing. You gotta, sorry about this, but here's the her husband is in order, so he's going to repeat some of this stuff. Yeah. But see, here's the thing. We got to concentrate on what's real. Okay? What's real. Because the truth is the light. It's the light, the life, and everything. So, don't worry about some of the small stuff. You know. So anyway. Anything that sparks a negative thought is negative. The godly relationships contain no buts, no usurping of power or actions. You got to look again at the Trinity. They each have their jobs. They each observe their boundaries, and they stay within their boundaries. They observe and they stay within that, so they work in harmony. That's the way we're supposed to be in the lodges and chapter. Okay? In the lodge, we have 3 key officers, right? Right?
Yes.
In the chapter, you got 3 key officers, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Come on now, we're talking 3s, right?
Right.
And then I got me, myself, and I. I'm the Grand Master. I got 2 other officers. But I got to get 3 together before I can be together with those other 2. And then you go to another principle, I got it somewhere in here, where it says where 2 or 3 agree, there I will also be. But if I can't get me, myself, and I together, guess what I got in the midst of us?
Chaos.
Chaos. So understand, the first person you got to deal with is self.
That's right.
Wow.
Now you got to be truthful with yourself.
Come on.
Okay?
Come on, Doc.
You can't sit down and tell me your obligation, and then you turn around, man, I ain't doing that. You agreed. You became obligated. Are you a man of your word, or are you not? Women, same with you. Just because sister girl wore the same perfume you wore, don't be mad at her. That just means she got good taste. You know, we got to quit zeroing in on itty bitty stuff. I always say it's like old folks used to say, and I love old folks saying, they say you can't see the forest for the trees. Guess what the trees are? The things, little things in front of you. Where's the forest? You gotta look past the trees. You gotta look past the small stuff. I say flush it. Take that home with you, brother, right?
Gotcha.
Got a problem situation? Brother Jones give you some, you flush it.
Gotcha.
If it's not substantial, flush it.
That's fine.
Don't talk about it. Because I cannot move forward if I'm constantly back here addressing what happened yesterday. Okay? As a manager, as a supervisor, as a leader, as a overseer, your job is to what? Move people forward. That's what you got to concentrate on. You don't let me or anybody else deter you. Like I said, past Grandmaster Jarvis and I have been doing business with one another for years. This year, we came together in a mighty way, and it's been rough and tough. Because now we have to deal with each other intimately. So we're trying to fix it. What do we call it? Become a smooth Ashley? Fit together? We're coming together. We're coming together, but it's been some head knocking. You know, I know he didn't cuss me at his house.